Alright, what's up people? I've got a new video for you today, and this is called The Big Lie, and it concerns women's health and women's bodies, especially in their 20s, where they should be spending it with their husband. Instead, they just want to run around and give it to some random man, some random bad boy over there in the edge of the city. And I think this is bad for them because, like, I want to say like it's bad for them, it's toxic for them, but like she's getting pumped and dumped and just wasting time. So I'm here to make this video to see if she'll realize the time she has. So anyways, I installed some new curtains in the back. The lighting wasn't that great with this gray blanket. Now it's great. It's 11:18, but enough of that, let's just get into it. Let's not waste time, just like this video. So women nowadays, well, I saw this concept on the manosphere, like the man side of YouTube, the man side of the internet, and we've talked about it, but honestly, it should have, like, this type of information and the type of videos I'm making should have been done years ago, no, ages ago, like a decade ago, like in 2000, dude. Like, why am I so late? Like, and after all, it doesn't affect me. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Like, it doesn't affect me. I'm a man. Like, I can just find any woman that's young. But to the woman that's wasting her time, this is why I'm doing this, you know? Because I care, you know? So that I care that she doesn't end up, like, alone and scared. So anyways, the big lie is that women in their 20s, young women, 18-year-old women that are going to be 20, are told that in her 20s, she can run around. She can go to the club, have sex with tons and tons of random men, and just, yeah, they call it riding the carousel out of, you know what that means. Just from 18 to 30, pretty much. Like, you don't have to worry about finding a man. Like, you can have sex all those 12 years with no consequence, even though there is a consequence. And once you hit 29, once you hit 30, once you hit 31, then you can be like, okay, I'm ready to settle now. Like, I had my fun and I'm ready to settle now. But see, that's the problem. Men your age, my age, I'm 27. Like, I'm starting to approach these women, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. When they start getting wrinkles, like at 29, 30, 31, I'm not gonna want them anymore. Neither are my fellow men. Like, once she reaches 30, we don't want them anymore. So why would you think like we still want her? We don't want her anymore. You know, that's the problem. She wasted her time and came to us too late. Like real men, not simps, not nice guys. She came to us too late, wasting time having sex. So I'm telling you now that she has to commit instead of finding sex. And also psychologically, it's also bad for her because she's just running around like a crazed, like a headless animal, and she's getting pumped and dumped, which creates baggage in her. If you know like what that actually means, it means that she's like messed up mentally, like the breakups, the problems, the rank. I don't even know, dude. So she's just wasting time. So here's the numbers. The numbers are holy because she has a set limit with her numbers. This is the number she gets. She thinks that she becomes 18. She thinks that she might want to settle, but I don't even know who said this or who told her this or why we even think this. It must be a movie or something. But she thinks that from 18 to 29, she can just have sex, like just random, lots and lots of random sex. And by 30, then I'm ready to marry. Then the man that wants me will accept me, even though I did hold around for like a decade. But that's not true because I don't want that, you know. So she thinks she's ready at 18, but she starts at 30. There's a 12-year discrepancy there that isn't normal. But by the time she gets 30 and she's searching at 32 or 35, no guy wants her. No real man wants her anymore. Just simps, just betas. So here I am. I'm telling you the new set time limit. These numbers are holy because they take into consideration the time that she wants a real man. So she starts at 18 now, and by 21, she should be married now. That little time, yes, it's a long time actually, like 1,000 days, 3 years. And by 25, her time limit's done. In my opinion, these are the new numbers that I've decided are best for her, for the new woman coming up. Um, because at 18, she's ready. She's a grown woman. At 21, she has enough. She's had enough experience with men. And by 25, that's her time limit. No guy wants you at 30. 25 is the finish line for you. So I've been seeing a lot of scissors in my life recently, like in video games, like in Scarface when they cut the wedding, and in the Curse of Monkey Island when they get a scissors from a barbershop. You know, these are the holy scissors, the golden scissors. So she thinks 18 to 30, and then I'm good, I'm set for life. But it doesn't work that way because men don't want you by then. So I'm taking into consideration your body, the numbers, in consideration to men's eyes, my eyes. So you start at 18, you should be married by 21. And a lot of women will say, well, I never had a boyfriend, I never had experience with men, so she wants variety, she wants sex. Um, you'll have tons of sex once you have your husband, straight up. You'll be living with them. You'll have tons of sex. You don't need to worry about the sex. And then she'll say, what about the variety? She acts like she never talked to a man in her life. At even before 18 in high school, she had boyfriends. You know, she's had variety. She doesn't need to do variety in her entire 20s. She's had variety at 18 and at 19 and 20. These 2 years, she is allowed to see what she wants because maybe some girls don't know what they want in terms of men, and they'll say that question. You've got 19 and 20. You've got a whole like 600 days, 365, 700 days to do it. And by 21, you should be set to give your husband your 20s and your husband to love you. And by 25, it's too late. That's the deadline. Not 30. I'm cutting it down by 5 years with the holy scissors that I was talking about. Swath, swath, swath. I'm cutting off 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, which is the wall, which is when women become ugly. So yeah, this was all over the place, but I hope I can save you time. Not men, like I don't have a time limit. Sometimes I'm like, yo, is there really no time limit? But no study has shown that there is a time limit. But I'm doing this for the time limit of women, like holy numbers, her body, her 20s, so she won't get damaged. And that way she'll get married in time, like in her proper time and not wasting time.